Here we go.
Why not?
Hey, it's Bob Pickett. Look who's in the studio with me right now. Steel Magnolia. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hi,
how
Bob.
you doing?
How you been?
So we were just chatting about life on the road and stuff right now. So how many days a year do you spend on the road? Too many, right?
That's a good question. A lot.
Are you ever home in Nashville?
For a couple days here and there. It's not.
We've been flying a lot lately too, so we switch between an airplane and a bus.
Now, do you have any pets at the house?
I have a pet actually here today.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
going
have
to
a
ask you.
little dog,
Did you
yeah.
take it? Where's the dog right now?
Well, she stayed in the truck. We let the windows down. Don't worry. It's warm. It's warm here. It's not like it's snowing.
I've got my dog in my pickup out in the parking lot.
And
It's okay.
I have this.
Domo. You
Wow.
discovered Domo right there.
That's
He's my
sad.
pet.
Okay, let's talk about this. You guys, you've known each other for how long? About 5 years now, right?
5 years,
How did you get teamed up together musically? I know the story, but I want you to tell the audience.
We met in Nashville, Tennessee, in 2006. I just moved to Nashville to take a job, and I got off work and I was just out, cruising the town every night, just because I was new to Nashville. I wanted to see what it was all about, and so I walked into this little karaoke bar called Miss Kelly's, and I was walking towards the back, and I immediately heard this huge voice, and it was Megan. And I turned around and I said,
Was she yelling or was she singing?
No, she was
No,
singing.
sorry about that.
She was singing, and
Who knows that?
I knew I could see from where I was standing she was completely a star, and I was just blown away, and she just looked so good, and I walked up and I put in a song, and we started talking, and I mean, that's pretty much the
Okay, Josh, here's the real
history.
test. What song was she singing?
Susan Tedeschi, It Hurts So Bad.
So he remembers it.
He does remember.
That's
I can't
cool.
remember what he was singing. We've talked about this. I think it was.
I can't remember what I was singing.
I think it was a Rolling Stones song, but I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
So from there, you guys teamed up together. You got the idea to appear on the TV show.
Yeah,
Right.
we were dating for a while, and he was a artist, and I was trying to be an artist, and we were playing around Nashville, and we wrote a song one night actually called "The Edge of Goodbye." It's on the record,
Right.
and we were playing that out at writers' rounds, and people were like, "Y'all sound great together. You should be a duo," which never really crossed either of our minds, I don't think, until we kind of got talked into it and started writing more songs, and just kind of evolved from there. And then a couple of years ago, Candy Duet came around, and we got talked into trying out for that.
Okay, who talked you into it? Your friends or what?
Well, what happened is we were playing an open mic night in Nashville. We play open mic nights, and it really started out with me being her backup guitar player. But these open mic nights that we would go to, it was one called Blue Monday at this place called the Blue Bar. And the lady who hosted it, the girl, Amanda Williams, whose dad is Ken Williams, songwriter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Kim Williams. And the producers had come to different places around town and said to these people who host open mic nights, do you know of any duos? And she had brought up our name. And so she called us the day before. She'd called us a few times, and then she finally called us the day before, and she said, "You guys get your butts down here and audition." And you're like, all right. So we thought, what the hell, we'll try it out. And we didn't have any expectations. We thought maybe if we get on there and just maybe get a little exposure, it would be good for us. But
the last gig we actually did before we auditioned for that show was South by Southwest.
Okay, in Austin, Texas.
in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Yeah, we went down to Austin and auditioned. We were in a little cargo van, like 5 of us.
No seats, no windows.
No seats, no
You
windows.
drove all the way from Nashville to Austin in a cargo
Well,
van?
and honestly, we got back and we're like, we can't pay our rent. Like, what are we gonna do? And then we got the call about the show, and we got on the show, and so that was kind of like.
Now, who are the judges on the show again?
It was.
Naomi Judd.
But she's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. I like Naomi Judd.
She
Well,
likes-
I do too,
Yeah.
but she's very honest.
If she
She's
likes
very
it.
honest. She was nice to us.
Has she called you since the records come out and said anything
Yeah,
to you?
we've seen her
We've seen her a couple times. Yeah, she's great. And then
I love-
Big
yeah.
Kenny was a judge.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. We love him.
And
We're
Scott
gonna talk about
Borchetta. And the funny story is
Now,
that,
this is Scott Borchetta. Tell him about Scott.
Scott is the president of our label, Big Machine.
yeah. So when we found out that he was a judge, actually, I didn't know who he was, but I seen him blow through the hall, and he was on the phone, doing business or something. And I said, "Oh, well, there's a record executive that's one of the judges." I said, "Let's get out of here." I said, "I'm not sticking around for this." I didn't want to, I figured that we'd get shut down really fast. So she actually talked me into staying the day.
Well,
Did
we
you know
had-
who Scott was at the time?
No, we didn't, and I mean we'd heard the name obviously. We didn't really realize, I don't think, and so yeah, we were sitting there waiting to go in, and we'd been waiting for hours, and he's like, "Let's just leave because this guy's not gonna like us," and I'm like, "Dude, you're staying here." Like I'm
Now,
not waiting
were
all
the judges
day.
part of the audition also before they actually made it on camera?
Yeah, they were there for every
That's
audition.
a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I think that we didn't expect anything. So, but we went in and played our first song, and we actually played a Dwight Yoakam song first, and then we played. They were kind of like okay, and then they asked if we had any original material, and we played track 1 off the record, which is Ooh La La.
Which is Ooh La La right there.
And what?
Stop chewing your gum. Get rid of that.
Sorry.
I thought you were talking to me for a minute.
Sorry.
Okay. No, it's
So,
okay.
anyways, we they had the kind of the smile on their face, and they asked us to play another one, and they passed us through. It was the biggest surprise of my life.
Yeah, I think that was the most shocked we've ever been.
Had you already quit the karaoke place by that
No. I was actually running back and forth because the auditions were across the street. So I was like running back and forth trying to like help work, and then I'd run back and wait some more. I'm like, do you save our place in line? I'm gonna go make some tips.
No,
and
that's
then I'll be
cool.
back. So yeah, we ended up. The whole thing was filmed across the street from the bar I was working at. So finally, when we won, I was like, I think I'm gonna quit now. So we actually had our after party at that bar, and they gave me a microphone. They're
And
like,
then
all
the
right.
first video was filmed in our first video for Keep on Loving You was filmed in that bar.
Wow. You just never get away, could you?
No.
You know, but I mean, this is what it's led to right here. This is just out right now. And you guys are also up for ACM Award, which
We are.
you can vote. You can help them. Give them the,
You
the
can,
website.
please. It's voteacm.com, and yeah, we're up for duo or group.
See there? How about that? Your vote could count.
Yes.
Steel Magnolia. Go out and buy the album. It's great.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.